Biden just admitted his war crimes on camera. He should now be facing justice. I want to play this video from. Actually, I don't want to play the video because I don't want you to hear his voice, this demon's voice. Okay, I'm just pulling his ear. Basically, this is from 2020. Netanyahu, he congratulates Biden and Harris and said, quote, "I have a personal, warm, and long relationship with Joe Biden for nearly 40 years, and I know him as a great friend of Israel. I'm sure we will continue to work with both of them." Election 2020. So 40 years ago, he said he had 40 years of relationship. Now 44 years. Until he dies, Biden and Netanyahu will remain the same monsters that they had been the last 44 years. Now, take a listen at this particular video. Bombshell. Biden admits he and Netanyahu had every intention to commit genocide, but justifies it by saying, "We got away with it." 1945. Take a listen.
And I told him we were going to help. And I said, "But Bibi," I said, "you can't be carpet bombing these communities." And he said to me, "Well, you did it. You carpet bombed," not his exact words, but "you carpet bombed Berlin. You dropped a nuclear weapon. You killed thousands of innocent people because you had to in order to win a war." I said, "But that's why we came up with the UN. New deals by which what we.
How many times he vetoed UN resolution for a ceasefire on Gaza? How many times? Can you count it? I don't think so, because there's so many times. Every single time the entire world decided to vote on to stop this Gaza genocide, US came out and said, "Nope, no ceasefire." This guy is talking about UN. Like, take a look at his lies. I mean, if you take a look at his body language, his facial expression, you can see this guy is lying through the teeth. And he's now telling us that he told Netanyahu, "Well, you don't have to carpet bomb anybody. We have UN. Come on, we are moral people, right? We are civilized people, right? We don't commit genocide. We don't kill innocent people. We go to UN." But when they do go to UN, I mean, Israel, okay, they are monsters and they have no shame hiding it. That's why they said UN is useless. Israel doesn't care about UN, and they're open about it. United States, his administration doesn't care about UN, but what did he say? "Oh no, we have to go to the UN to resolve this conflict, this problem." But then he vetoed every resolution proposal for a ceasefire in Gaza. How he lies is something mind-boggling. It's something mind-boggling. Like, this leader, I mean, come on, I mean, have some shame for your age. You are gonna die. I mean, how many more years are you gonna live? You're gonna die soon. You want your legacy to be a liar also, on top of genocide, Joe? Come on, stop lying, Biden. Stop lying. You are not helping anybody here. You're just destroying yourself. You destroyed your party anyways. Oh my God.
We do relative civilians and military.
So he was comparing 21st century war tactics, battle tactics, with World War II.
Well, what he was really doing is he was going after me for saying you can't indiscriminately bomb civilian areas, even if the bad guys are there. Even if the bad guys there, you can't take out 2, 10, 12, 1,500 people, innocent people, in order to get the one bad guy.
And that's what exactly he did. Netanyahu bombed everybody. And Biden, he lies again this time, because he was the one giving those money, those weapons to the monster, Netanyahu. Every single month, billions of dollars were pouring in from Biden. He approved every single aid package going to Israel from day one. And now he's talking about, he's giving us a morality lecture. Oh, don't bomb these people because, yeah, there could be bad guys, but they're innocent people too. There are like 12, 10, 1,500 innocent people. You just can't kill them. By the way, here is the money. Kill them. Here is my aid. Here is the weapon. Baby, go and kill them all. This guy is so pathetic. I mean, he did not have to say all of these things. I think he just, because he's a senile man, he doesn't most of the time know what he's talking about. Except that one thing he knows for sure, which is that he is a puppet of the Zionist lobby. That's what he knows for sure. But maybe it was just he got carried away, or maybe something else he was thinking, and then he came up with this bombshell, really. Like, he's exposing himself, that he's a war criminal, he's a genocide maniac. And now really it's up to us, to the rest of the world, to hold him accountable and put him behind bars until he dies in the dungeon of those prisons. Because this guy, he is admitting on camera that he committed genocide. He's admitting it, guys. Let there be no doubt about this.
And he made a legitimate argument. His perspective said, look, these are the guys that kill my people. These are the guys that are all over in these tunnels. Nobody had any idea the miles of tunnels are down there. It's amazing what they built.
Wow, he's praising Hamas. Oh my God. They have made amazing tunnels, by the way. Hamas, they're terrorists, but they have skill, they have talent. And look at these Zionists, look at these people in Israel. They have no talent. They hide under bunkers. They go underground every time they hear a siren. And look at the Hamas. They are so smart people. They built amazing tunnels. This guy, I don't think he's in the right frame of mind when he was talking, giving this interview, especially when it came to this topic. Oh my God.
And they're sometimes 200 feet under the ground. Well, the way to get to them is take out the places where they were under which they got to the tunnels. And so that's the first time I had the discussion about bombing civilian areas was when I went over after the 9/11, after the massacre that occurred.
So on that,
he doesn't even remember the date, October 7th. Can you believe this? After 9/11, after the massacre, I don't know, October 7th, like, just listen, this reporter would remind him October 7th.
first trip, 10, 11 days after October 7th, you already raised the issues of how to get to a ceasefire.
Well, not a ceasefire, how to prevent innocent death.
Yes.
And then I pushed.
How maniac he is. Like, you want to prevent the killing of innocent civilian, and you do not want to agree on a ceasefire. Like, how you can achieve safety and security of people if you don't agree to a ceasefire? How does that even make any sense? Does it make any sense to you? To me, I think this guy he's losing his mind as he's growing older.
Really, really hard for more humanitarian aid to go in. And
Unbelievable. This guy is just unbelievable. So, somebody tweeted, Omar Sulaiman, he's a Muslim imam. He said, Biden admits that he told Netanyahu he can't carpet bomb civilian areas, to which Netanyahu replied, but you did it. This interview will be presented as evidence at The Hague. No doubt. They should be held accountable. Now, somebody else said Biden belongs in a jail in The Hague. Netanyahu belongs in the cell next door. And look at the bombs he supplied to Israel. Look at this. I mean, unbelievable. It will dazzle your eyes. If you see those bombs, it will dazzle you. Like, they're so huge. There's so many of them. Hundreds and thousands of bombs. Can you believe this? They use this to kill innocent, not civilian just, but children and women. I mean, when the Gaza Health Authority reported the casualties in Gaza, they specified how many children were killed. I mean, even for one children dying from this bomb is enough of an atrocity that must be stopped. But they killed, according to them, 20,000 children. Look at the bombs. Like, look at this. This is what the U.S. taxpayers spend their money on, thanks to their government. Now, after all of these things, Biden did not receive any accolade from anybody, and the credit was given to only Donald Trump. So if you're asking what the game changer was and what brought Netanyahu to say yes, now after many months of resisting it was the Donald Trump effect, so Donald Trump factor, quote unquote. From Israeli diplomat breaks the news to CNN that Biden had nothing to do with the hostage release. Biden had nothing to do with the hostage release. So this maniac, this lunatic, this warmonger, this genocide Joe,
Whatever it was.
who sacrificed or actually gave free check, not sacrifice, he gave free money to Israel for 15 months to slaughter innocent civilians, did not get even a single bit of credit from Netanyahu at all for releasing those hostages or for the agreement. Obviously, there is nothing to give credit to Joe Biden because Israel lost the war. They are being humiliated. They have been defeated. But at least they could have said something good about Biden. Oh, Biden help us. But no, nope. And this old senile man, he spent 44 years friendship with Netanyahu, gave them billions of dollars. This is unbelievable. This is the most pathetic person living on earth right now.